Hello fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I do a lot of ranting and a lot of reviewing. Fam, you know what? Today we're going to talk about something different. No, it's not. We don't talk about the same damn thing. Look fam, first of all, thank you for watching. Thank you for the love and the support, and thank you for keeping it positive. Thank you so much. With that being said, let's talk about what we're going to talk about. There's two things that I want to talk about. Hasbro. Fam. Price changes. Second thing, how the hell are people getting all these exclusive items early? Thirdly, McFarlane Toys. We gonna talk about it, fam. Yes, we are. We gonna talk about all of it. Yes, we are, fam. We gonna talk about grown-ass people finna talk today. And I'm gonna say it just like this, fam. Again, if kids are watching, I apologize for the language. And, you know, this channel is not about that, you know. But I want to talk to the adults today. And I want to say it just like this. They wrong as hell for what they doing. See, Hasbro stock has been doing something a lot of company stock has been doing since, you know, the end of the pandemic. It's been dropping. So a lot of these companies started raising prices. Hasbro, you know, like I told you, at one point during a certain situation, they had went up almost to $31.99. Then they went down to like 21. Then it went to 22, I think. Or it was 22. Then it went to 24. That's where we at now, $24.99. But in certain places, you can still find them for $22.99. But certain figures are being seen for $31.49. You know, people have been taking pictures. I posted one on the community section, along with another picture I wanted you to see, and I discussed that one with you a little later. But that first picture that I posted with Spider-Man, the armored Spider-Man, he's wearing the red suit, I think from the Avengers, with the gold spikes on the back, with the gold spider tendrils on the back. You know, that figure's $31.49. And fam, you know, some people are saying the figure might be a deluxe item, it's a one-off, you know. Still, there is no window in the box. It's a reuse of the same mold. And you're not getting anything new. It's the same item. They're using the same molds, and they're charging exorbitant amounts of money. Fam, come on. I understand I'm gonna say $31.99. It's $31.49, but I'm gonna say $31.99 because, you know, people relate to that a little better. I can see, for the most part, certain figures being a certain price. But not a figure that you put out so damn much and you trying to claim there's something special about this item. Fam, you know what? As consumers, we're getting tired. And I know you're like, oh, your ass is flip-flopping, Uncle. You flip-flopping. You know, one minute you're singing it praise, the next minute, you know, you're talking. You know what? We grown. Grown people can change their mind at any damn time. You know what? I was cool with the prices being at this point. I was cool with the product being in my area, in my stores that I can get to. I was cool with that. And three, I was cool with just about them having the product on Hasbro Pulse. You know, that was good. Power Rangers, Transformers, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, having the stuff in stock. That was one of my key things. They had all that going on. But when you start raising prices on certain items, it opens the door for them to raise the prices everywhere else. You remember GameStop had certain figures for a certain price that was around that price right there. That $31.99, GameStop had some of the Marvel Legends for that price at one point in time. You know, because, you know, they were hard to find at one point in time. You know, I don't know if that was, you know, what they priced the stuff at. But like I said, each store, each place, they have stuff in different prices, in different categories. What I'm looking at now Is any of these damn figures worth what they're offering the prices at? You know, after a while, you start getting tired. My second thing is, I noticed in the community section on this channel, you can go straight there. It's a post that I got off a group that I'm in, and the guy has Dr. Mindbenders. He has the Batman, the Azrael Batman with the blue armor suit, you know, the gold label. He has some other figures. I think he has Outback, and he has some other Joes there that I'm like, damn, he had like 3 or 4 Mindbenders. And I'm like, he's talking about starting his own YouTube channel. But before he was talking about doing all that, he was asking, did anyone want to use some of the toys, you know, to do like videos on their channel to review them and to give him credit. But now he's talking about doing his own channel, which is very cool. But the thing that I'm getting at, it's not about anything like that disrespect towards this man whatsoever. It ain't about none of that. What I'm trying to say is, how are people getting these items? Are they buying them from like Malaysia, Asia, you know, what, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying Malaysia and Asia. Ain't that the same country? What continent, I mean? But they getting them from these other countries, I think, early, and spending absorbent amounts to get them. Fam, to be the first to get them. You know, sometimes you want to be here and say you was the first to get this item. You know, you was the first person to do a review. You know, by him having those exclusive items, he can go ahead and start a channel, and people will watch because you have exclusive items nobody else got. People want to see, they want to look at them, they want to see you take them out the package, they want to see the knees, the waist, the armbands, you know, the weapons, they want to see everything. You don't even have to have editing. They just want to see. Fam, you know, but that's the thing that I'm looking at. You know, I'm looking at, man, is this a promotional offer that they give to certain people? Or what is it? I'm like, damn, I'm like, how are these people getting stuff? That's the second thing. The third thing, man, McFarlane is doing way too damn much, fam. He is doing way too much, fam. You know what? I am a huge fan of McFarlane Toys. I am a huge fan of how he put out figures, you know, how he tell you this is what he's putting out. He shows you that he dropped all of these. I mean, man, it's a pre-order for these, but he dropping these today. And fam, I have been noticing he got a Raj Al Ghul. He got, you know, like I said, that Azrael Batman gold label with the blue suit and the cape. Man, I noticed there's so many figures coming out. Solomon Grundy, and, you know, it's just like, I'm like, wow. It's like all of a sudden he was reading my mind with stuff, fam. He bringing out stuff. He bringing out DC multiverse version of the Incredible Hulk with Solomon Grundy, man. You know, he may not be as strong as the Hulk, but he looks just like the Hulk, but for DC, with a darker origin. You know, fam, I was looking at all of this, and I'm like, damn, he dropping them right. You know, some people were telling me that some of the stuff that they had for, like, Black Adam, the movie, they were telling me, hey, man, you know, this stuff, you know, I don't know, I'm not too big on that, man. You know, this is going to be this might be bad for everybody. But what I'm looking at, man, is I noticed that some of these figures ain't dropped yet. And I noticed a lot of people got them on eBay selling them. And people are picking them up. You know what? If you want to pick up something, pick it up. Shit, I have no right to tell you what and what not to pick up. That's your money. You worked hard for that money. You worked that 9 to 5 to get that damn money. You may work 12 to 14 hours a day. I don't know. You know, the thing is, I think a lot of people don't understand something. My problems are different from your problems. And your problems are different than mine. You know, my problems to you may be easy to solve. But see, my problems for me may not be easy for me to solve. Your problems to me may have a solution. But even if I tell you that solution, you may not see or understand the solution. The same way, vice versa. I think we all get mixed up sometimes thinking that everybody's problem is not a priority. My problems take precedent because they're my problems. You know, that's what I'm going through. I just want all of y'all to understand that, man. I've been noticing so many people dropping amazing things lately, amazing customs, amazing just damn. You know, and one thing I understand about customs, fam, you know, because I went off the topic, I'm going into customs right here. I noticed a lot of people, man. I noticed their hard work, the money that goes into making a custom, man, a custom toy piece. Man, some of this stuff, you know, I know people want extra this, extra that. You know what? You're dealing with a budget. You know, all the extra pieces cost. You know, and that's one thing that I look at when I buy stuff. And, you know, I buy stuff from people that are customs. You know, that they put hard work into it. You know, they time, they effort, they repainted it, they did this. I'm not going to get it for cheap, and I know that. And I'm not trying to get it for cheap. My whole thing is I'm just adding it to the collection. Man, look. If I haven't said it to a lot of y'all, I am so proud of all of y'all, you know, the collections, you know, who y'all are as people, what y'all doing, supporting the channel, being a part of the channel, becoming a part of this community. Man, again, this is what we do here. This is basically a hobby channel. This is nothing more, nothing less. This is not somebody trying to tell you what to do with your life, who to become, or anything like that. That ain't what I'm about. I'm just here telling you, I enjoy toys. I enjoy collecting. This is what I am. You know, I came a long way from that. You know, I was getting lost for a minute. And I didn't realize who I was. You know, I'm a very loud person. You know, for some reason, I was getting very quiet. And that's not who I am as a person. I am loud. I am out there. I'm just like, look, there you go. Oh, there you go right there. Him and his wife, they doing way too much, right? All them bright ass colors he got on. Man, fam, look, I like to be saved, man. Look, I'm petty as hell, you know. But with that being said, man, you know, you gotta enjoy what you doing, man. Like, I enjoy collecting my shoes. I enjoy wearing them. I enjoy, you know, wearing my colognes. I enjoy all this stuff, fam. Your hobby supposed to be something you enjoy. You're going to have good and bad times with hobbies. Man, that's just how it works. You know, when I'm doing my collecting of the cologne, because you can see them in the shorts, you know, I tell you what's good and what's not. I can tell you what to stay away from. I'll be like, oh, You know, there's a lot of hit and misses. You know, with the cologne, I recommend people buy the smaller bottles. And, you know, people were like, no, I don't want to start off with a small bottle because, see, a small bottle means that, you know, you're not going to really get too many uses out of it. Fam, look, it's best to invest a little amount of money in something before you invest a lot of money into something that don't work for you. You will be upset buying a $50 to $60 dollar bottle of cologne, and it's no good. My biggest thing, fam, is look, these hobbies, these, you know, video games. I posted another picture on my channel, and someone showed a collection of toys they got from a garage sale. The comments in some of that, people were like, oh, somebody capping, somebody lying. You know what? This is why a lot of people don't like posting stuff, because everybody thinks somebody's lying. Fam. Another collection, somebody picked up some video games at a garage sale. Nintendo 64. The picture's on the page. And people was like, you know, like they don't believe what he found. Like I say, sometimes it may look crazy, but sometimes people sell shit. And people sell it because they don't want it no more. And sometimes when people don't want it no more, guess what? It's somebody else's option to get it. You know, not every deal is something that you can sit back and say, man, I can't believe he got it for that price. Because sometimes people just want to sell. Sometimes people just want money. People love money. And sometimes they need money to pay their bills. And you know, right now people are letting go a lot of the stuff, fam. You know, so this is what's happening. This is what's going on. You know, to tie all of this back together, you know, because I went on a rant. Man, but you know what? Look, shit going up in prices. Stuff is going up. I once talked to y'all about the housing market. And people were like, you got to snap up a house just like that. You need to buy it now. The housing market is going back down now. What goes up got to come back down. It's going slowly down now. It's starting to go down. You know what? Just because you created a demand for an item don't mean that people are biting it. People were biting at first because I got to buy a house. I got to buy a house. Now you looking at this house like, why the hell did I buy it? It's overpriced. And you stuck with an expensive purchase that you can't take back. So my whole problem is, you know, far as like action figures and stuff like that and video games, that stuff don't come back down. It goes up, but sometimes it do come back down when people don't buy. If you don't buy, shit goes down. Do I believe? Look at all these properties. You got Thundercats, He-Man, DC, which, you know, Super Friends and all of those, Justice League. You got G.I. Joe, you got Voltron, you got Zoids, you know, Dragon Ball Z. You got a lot. Centurions, Silverhawks. The reason why I'm bringing all this stuff up, fam, I want you to understand one big thing. This market is very different. These IPs, Ninja Turtles and all of those things, I don't know how long this stuff is going to stay. Like I said, all they doing is steady selling us nostalgia because we grew up with this stuff. Once our generation is gone, what they going to do with this stuff? Would it still sell the same? You know, once the people with the connection to this stuff is gone, how do you go about it? I just want you to sit back and think about this, fam. We real here today. Everything is real. I'm not sitting here playing with you, you know. We talked about some of the things happening, but I'll talk about that in a separate video. But I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and the support. And peace out, okay?